Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Chief of Army Staff and Chief of Defence Forces Field Marshal Asim Munir has reiterated the Pakistan Army's zero-tolerance policy toward any threats to national security, emphasising the institution's unwavering resolve to confront all challenges with professionalism and determination. During his visit to the Lahore Garrison, he stressed that the armed forces remain steadfast in safeguarding the country's sovereignty, territorial integrity and internal stability, while promoting a culture of discipline, excellence and selfless national service. Pakistan Air Force Air Chief Marshal Zaheer Ahmed Babar Sidhu has paid an official visit to Saudi Arabia, where both sides held detailed discussions on defence collaboration and regional security challenges. It was mutually agreed to further strengthen defence cooperation between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. The Pakistan-Saudi Defence Agreement was described as a symbol of mutual trust, shared values and brotherly relations between the two nations. Both countries agreed to increase joint training initiatives and operational cooperation. The Saudi leadership praised the professionalism and high combat readiness of the Pakistan Air Force.
The United States will control the sale of Venezuelan oil indefinitely, managing exports and revenue as part of a new energy strategy following heightened U.S. involvement in Venezuela, officials says. U.S. Energy Secretary Chris Wright said Washington has begun marketing stored Venezuelan crude, about 30 to 50 million barrels, and plans to continue selling future production on global markets under U.S. oversight. Proceeds from these oil sales will be held in U.S.-controlled accounts and used to stabilize Venezuela's economy, rebuild its oil sector, and support both American and Venezuelan interests. Venezuela's Interior Minister Diosdado Cabello says that around 100 people were killed in the U.S. military operation that ousted President Nicolas Maduro on Saturday and led to his capture, marking Caracas's first official casualty count. Cabello said the toll far exceeds earlier figures, with the Venezuelan army previously publishing a list of 23 soldiers killed. He accused U.S. forces of killing much of Maduro's security detail in cold blood. Cuban authorities have also reported dozens of deaths among Cuban military and intelligence personnel in Venezuela.
President Donald Trump has said the United States would always support NATO, adding that Russia and China only fear the alliance as long as Washington remains part of it. In a post on Truth Social, Trump said the US would stand by NATO even if others would not. The comments come amid rising tensions after US threats toward NATO member Denmark over Greenland. Allies, including France and Germany, are working closely on a plan on how to respond should the United States act on its threat to take over Greenland, as Europe seeks to address US President Donald Trump's ambitions in the region. A US military seizure of Greenland from a long-time ally, Denmark, would send shockwaves through the NATO alliance and deepen the divide between Trump and European leaders. French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot said the subject would be raised at a meeting with the foreign ministers of Germany and Poland later in the day. The White House has said that President Donald Trump is discussing options for acquiring Greenland, including potential use of the US military, in a revival of his ambition to control the strategic island, despite European objections. The White House said in a statement that Trump sees acquiring Greenland as a US national security priority, necessary to deter our adversaries in the Arctic region. Greenland has repeatedly said it does not want to be part of the United States.
President Donald Trump has endorsed a bipartisan bill allowing the U.S. to impose sanctions on countries purchasing Russian oil, including China, India, and Brazil. Senator Lindsey Graham, RSC, said Trump greenlit the Sanctioning Russia Act after a very productive meeting with lawmakers. The legislation, co-drafted by Graham and Democrat Richard Blumenthal, would give Trump authority to levy tariffs of up to 500% on imports from nations trading with Russia's energy sector. This bill will allow President Trump to punish countries buying cheap Russian oil fueling Putin's war machine, Graham said, adding it provides tremendous leverage against China, India, and Brazil to curb purchases of Russian crude financing Moscow's military operations.
That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.